The Michael Jackson movie entitled Michael is only a few weeks away, and we have a conversation that was taking place with Jafar Jackson, who is, of course, starring as Michael Jackson in this biopic. So let's check out this conversation, let's watch it, and then I will give my genuine reactions to it, and you guys can react to it as well in the comments below.
I knew how challenging this would be to take on playing Michael Jackson, and it was not easy. Definitely wasn't.
Every move matters. Every detail matters. You can't just go through a Michael Jackson move casually.
I met with Rich and Tone, who are Michael's choreographers, and we were wondering, can Jafar really do this? Can he really do the most iconic moves the world has seen?
Land like this.
Yeah, I'm always on the wrong side.
And Jafar said, just give me some time.
I love challenges, and I wanted to prove to myself, my family, and the filmmakers that I can do this.
That control of the weight shift, the smoother it's gonna look.
I started to rehearse for hours and hours upon hours until one single move was right, dancing until my feet would bleed or them go numb. There's so many times I would wake up sore, be like, should I go rehearse? Should I just take a break and let the body relax? Then the other part of my mind would be like, no, what would Michael do?
No breaking.
Let's do it again.
No breaks.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Jafar never stopped dancing. He was rehearsing all the way up to the moment we start filming.
It's natural. It's a flow. All together.
I remember looking in the mirror right before going on stage. I had the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and I had a couple moments to myself just saying like, wow, I'm really here. There's no going back. It's time to go out there and put on the best show ever.
How old is Jafar, man?
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
All right, that's cool, man. Let's watch it again.
I
I'll
knew
break
how
it down.
challenging this would.
First off, Jafar, just the way he comes off is very humble. He reminds me a lot of Michael during his interviews. I think Michael sort of came off as even more sort of shy, sort of bashful, but Jafar has a little bit of a underlying confidence in him that I really like to see, and I hope that he's able to represent Michael in the best light possible, in the best way possible, and it seems as though he has definitely put in the work to do so.
Be to take on playing Michael Jackson, and it was not easy.
Man, like it's so crazy just to see the outfits, the makeup, like they really make him look like Michael. And he does have a lot of family resemblance to Michael, but the way that they've been able to add the makeup and add the clothing, it's something that you have to nail because everybody has seen Michael Jackson. And if they were to come out and he were to not look authentic and not look like Michael, everybody would have talked so much trash about it. But for everyone to sort of be able to suspend disbelief and accept that, you know, in this role that he really is Michael, like it just goes a lot to it. A lot of credit needs to be given to the people behind the scenes who worked on the clothing, who worked on his makeup, who worked on his hair, his style. And then of course a lot of credit needs to go to Jafar for studying his mannerisms, his dancing, as we saw in here too. So yeah, just kudos all around. And the movie hasn't even dropped yet. It's not even out yet, and we're already at the point gushing over it just from clips and stuff and trailers. So yeah, let's let me watch it more.
Definitely wasn't.
Every move matters. Every detail matters. You can't just go through a Michael Jackson move casually.
Antoine Fuqua, the director extraordinaire. I feel like the movie is in very good hands with him. And like he was saying, you can't just nonchalantly go through something like this. So they needed someone who was going to be committed. They needed someone who was going to put in the work and to put in the overtime necessary to not just dance like Michael, but to become Michael. And it seems like Jafar has nailed it, man. I think he nailed it.
I met with Rich and Tone, who are Michael's choreographers, and we were wondering, can Jafar really do this? Can he?
that's cool that he worked with you know, some famous choreographers who actually worked with Michael Jackson previously too. So I mean, if there's anybody who's able to look at the moves and see what Jafar is doing and be like, yeah, that's it, or like, nah, that's not it, that's not close enough, it's these guys. And the fact that they were able to be a part of the film and obviously give Jafar and the film their blessings bode very, very, very well for the film.
He really do the most iconic moves the world has seen.
Land like this. Yeah.
Everybody knows these moves, so he has them.
Jafar said, just give me some time.
Okay, now this is something that I heard in the Jimmy Fallon interview. I can't really react to those because they're all copywritten and all that stuff. But in the Jimmy Fallon interview, you should go check it out if you haven't done so already. It was with Jafar, and he was saying that they filmed all of the dance sequences at the very beginning of their filming. So I think they filmed all of that over like 2 or 3 weeks. And just to think that to me, I would think that that's probably the hardest part of everything. So they were able to get that done and out the way early. In my mind, that's probably a really, really good call. I wonder if they, in traditionally in movies like this, do they just sort of film things in chronological order, or, you know, just a production order that makes the most sense for them and the most efficient way of filming it? Because I don't think that doing all the dance sequences probably would be the most efficient way of doing it. But I think that it's going to yield very, very good results because Jafar was able to completely lock in to the dance moves and stuff and nail those, and then just go back and do the regular, you know, not regular, but the acting performance, and not have to focus on the singing and the dancing as much.
I love challenges, and I wanted to prove to myself, my family, and the filmmakers that I can do this.
Yeah, and I'm sure he had to convince himself too. There's a lot of self-doubt that goes into something like this. Before I get on here, sometimes I think like, man, do I really want to do this today? That's just more so lazy. That's not self-doubt. But yeah, in a situation like him, I'm sure that he had a lot of pressure on him to live up to his uncle's standards. And I think that if his uncle was able to at least see what we've seen already from the film, that he would be very proud of him.
Control of the weight shift, the smoother it's going to look.
I started to rehearse for hours and hours upon hours until
And then that
one
worked.
single move was right. Dancing until my feet would bleed or them go numb. There's so many times I would wake up sore, be like, should I go rehearse? Should I just take a break and let the body relax? Then the other part of my mind would be like, no, what would Michael do?
Now there you go. Like, what would your uncle do? Your uncle would not be relaxing. Your uncle would be busting his butt to work on it. But you know, honestly, now that I think about it, I wonder how much of that is really work for Michael. A lot of the choreography he came up with himself. So if there were things that were just sort of natural movements of his own, is it a ton of work to just do what you do? I think it would be more work for anybody coming in after the fact, or one of his background dancers to come in and do what he's asking you to do. So I think honestly that Jafar has a far, far, far more difficult role in having to mimic Michael, in that, you know, like I said, if it doesn't come off as authentic, we're going to call it out immediately. Like immediately, nope, that's not it. He did not do that like that. And for him to come in and looks like he's going to nail it, like that says a lot about him and his dedication to the role. Obviously, the man is out here with his foot bleeding and sore just to nail this performance for us.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Jafar never stopped dancing. He was rehearsing all the way up to the moment we start filming.
It's natural. It's a flow. All together.
I remember looking in the mirror right before going on stage. I had the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and I had a couple moments to myself just saying like, wow, I'm really here.
Yeah, that has to be crazy. You getting the gear on, and you take a second and you look back and you look in the mirror and you realize the magnitude of the role that you're playing. And I mean, it's one thing to know, like, I'm sure it's a different experience for him because that's his uncle, but to know that he has to completely embody this role and there's so much pressure on him to nail it, that has to be a lot, man. That has to be a lot. I'm really excited to see how it turned out.
No going back. It's time to go out there and put on the best show ever.
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but April 24th cannot come soon enough. Watch stuff with us. This channel will be one of the best places to catch up on and to check out and to just follow, subscribe, watch for everything about this Michael biopic that is dropping on April 24th. I've already dropped several videos on it. Please go check those out. They're right there on the channel, real easy to find. There is a playlist of all the things Michael Jackson movie concerning. So I don't know why I said it like that, but there's a playlist. It has all the stuff on it. So please go check that out. And yeah, I can't think of a better place or a better person that you want to hang out with as we all get hyped for this movie. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop those comments, and just know that Watch Stuff with Us will be in the mix in 2026. My name is Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, and I will see you when I see you. Peace and love.